Guests are Dan Logsdon, chair of the Kentucky Democratic Party, Steve Robertson, chair of the Republican Party of Kentucky. Rule number 2, I'm going to give each of you from each party 2 minutes or so. I'm going to ask the control room to time this for me in my little earpiece to tell me why your candidate would be best representative of Kentuckians in the U.S. Senate. Mr. Robertson, you go first with Rand Paul.
Sure. Rand Paul is a fiscal conservative. He knows that government needs to live by the same rules that our families do. You can only spend as much as you take in. He'll go to Washington, and he will not be afraid to stand up and say no to the status quo of spending and debt. And he will represent the views of Kentuckians, and he will help to stem the tide coming from Washington, coming from the White House with Barack Obama, coming from Nancy Pelosi. He will stand up and stop that, because at the end of the day, Kentucky voters do not want to aid and abet the Obama agenda.
Mr. Logsdon?
He'll stem the tide. He'll stem the tide, all right. He'll stem the tide of anybody who hopes that, you know, the Unite program is going to help their child get off drugs. That's what he's going to stem. Anything that's good about government in this state, Rand Paul is against it. Anything that benefits this state. Aren't we glad that Rand Paul went in the United States Senate when the tobacco buyout was coming around? Rand Paul would have said, yeah, you know, we don't need to do that. Farmers can just grow peppers, or they can grow cucumbers, or some other crazy idea like he's had on that. Jack Conway is going to go to Washington. He's going to get things done for the people of Kentucky, just like he's gotten things done for them as Attorney General.
Let's take our first phone call of the night from...
Jesus.